Alright, I'm back one more time. This is going to be my final video for the day. And this time I just wanted to do a video of my Blu-Ray collection. So, what we first have is the Fast and the Furious trilogy. I am a really big fan of the Fast and Furious movies. There's the Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, and Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. You know, my favorite is the first one, but Tokyo Drift for second, and you know. So next is Fast and Furious. Just love these movies. Although I think, you know, they should have focused more on the cars like Tokyo Drift did. But you know, it's a good movie though. Next up is, what did I do with it? Oh, here we go. Transporter, Jumper, Transporter, and Transporter 2. It came in a 3-pack. You know, I really got it just for Jumper, but you know, Transporter movies are good too. Even though I haven't seen 2, I usually watch the first one on FX most of the time. Next up is the Transporter 3. Never really watched it yet. Can't wait though. Next is one of the best Disney Pixar movies ever, which is Up. Love this movie, really funny. Yes, love it. I need to watch it again. Next is Push. Apparently this movie is, I think, in my opinion, is underrated, but critics can't rate worth the shit. But it's a really good movie. It has the guy who plays Human Torch from the Fantastic Four movies and Dakota Fanning, and that black guy from Never Back Down. Oh, he's a Brazilian. I don't know. It's whatever. Next is Wanted. If you watch this movie in HD, it gives you second thoughts about Angelina Jolie when it shows a close up of her face and shows how old she really is. Next is Coraline. A very, very, very great movie. You know, it's made by the guy who directed Nightmare Before Christmas. A very good, you know, family movie. I like the art style and how it's drawn or whatnot. After that is Hero. A good Jet Li movie. I really like it. I'm kind of a fan of like the Asian martial arts movies. Next is Ichi. It's about this chick. She's supposed to be blind, a blind swordswoman or whatever. I haven't really watched it yet. I need to watch it. Next up is Iron Man. Everybody loves Iron Man movie. If you're not a big fan of Iron Man, you'll like it. And can't wait for the second one to come out. Next is Star Trek. Although I hate everything about Star Trek, this is the only exception. The movie is good, you know, has the guy who plays Silent from Heroes supposed to play Spock or something like that. I hate everything about Star Trek, but the movie is an exception. Next is Gran Torino. It's a pretty slow movie, but you have to have patience to watch the movie. It's a great movie, but you just need patience. Next is Watchmen. Great movie. You know, I never really heard of it until they mentioned the thing, but you know, it's a great movie. Especially, what's the guy? The comedian. I love that guy. Next is Get Smart. Great funny movie. Steve Carell, Anne Hathaway, and Dwayne Don't Call Me the Rock Johnson. Great movie, really good comedy. I think it got the WWE superstar Great Khali in it. Next is Yes Man. This movie is funny as hell. I love it. After that is The Dark Knight, which is one of the best Batman movies ever. He did the role. He shouldn't have died. He had Joker down. And Christian Bale was good too. Batman Begins. First, I used to hate this movie until I actually bought it and started to like it. Next is Sin City. Never really read the comic book, but this is a great movie though. This is the game plan with Dwayne Don't Call Me the Rock Johnson. Love this movie. This is like one of my favorite Disney movies. It's one of them, but you know, it has a lot of comedy. It has a little chick from what's that show, Core in the House, which is canceled. Thank God. Next is V for Vendetta. Never really watched this movie through. You know, it's an okay movie. I guess because I went to sleep on it, I need to pay attention to it. Next is Kung Fu Hustle. Great movie, very funny. Just the dude who directed Stephen Chow, he did a very great job. Next is Curse of the Golden Flower. Oh my goodness, this movie kicked ass with betrayal and incest and a child where a child in fact beat the crap out of his child, beat his child to death. It was funny with this child to death. Next is House of Flying Daggers. It was made by the same guy who made Curse of the Golden Flower. Great movie. Next is Memoirs of a Geisha. This movie, it's just okay. But it has Gong Li in it. This chick right here. And she's hot. Here she goes again on Curse of the Golden Flower. She's hot. Yeah, she's so hot. Okay. Afterwards, let me keep that up forward a bit. Okay, I'm gonna see how that mess it up. Next is Blood, the Last Vampire. Love this movie, and it has a chick from George Lopez show. Even though I don't know why she on the cover when she died, like in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Next is Hancock, great Will Smith movie, real funny, action, more comedy. Next is Superbad, one of the first Blu-rays I have. I need to watch it again. I never really paid attention to it fully. After that, Quarantine, great movie. I like how it just had like the documentary like style to it, you know, with the camera, like that movie. After that is Nicolas Cage and Bangkok Dangerous. It's based off a Thai movie and whatnot. But I prefer the Thai movie better because at the end of this, spoiler, Nicolas Cage kills himself. Next is My Bloody Valentine 3D. Haven't really watched it yet. People say it's a good movie. The Forbidden Kingdom. Haven't really watched it yet. Heard it's a good movie though. The Uninvited. It's an okay movie. It's supposed to be a thriller. Seeing as it's supposed to be a horror, but it's just a thriller. Crap. Taken, which is one of the best movies this guy with Liam Neeson did. This movie just it's so freaking awesome. Next is 12 Rounds. I had to get it because, you know, it's a John Cena movie. John Cena, you know, great wrestler, big WWE fan. Plus it's better than the Marine. Marine was just okay, but 12 Rounds, I loved it. Next is Slumdog Millionaire. This has to be one of my most favorite movie ever. It's just the drama and it's just a good movie. Next is Audition. It's a Japanese movie directed by this guy Takashi Miike or Miike Takashi. I don't really know how to say his name, but it's a great movie. I guess about this old guy. He's supposed to be a talent agent, and this chick, she supposed to be an actress, and he sleeps with her, and she's crazy and tortures him, or some other crap like that. Next is Sukiyaki Western Django. Great movie. I think it's made by the same guy who made Audition. Great movie. Just about like these two. It's like a Western, Japanese Western. Plus, the people actually speaking English. I was surprised. I thought it'd be like those horrible English voiceovers we hear in most of those Asian dubbed over movies nowadays. But, you know, it's great. People, Japanese people actually speaking English, and, you know, they did a pretty good job. After that is Death Trance. got it because it looks pretty awesome, which it does. Plus, it had Steven Seagal's son in it. I know he had a Japanese kid, but yep. And next is Final Fantasy VII Adventure Complete. It's a Japanese Blu-ray. Yeah, this came with the 513 demo, which I cannot wait till March 9th for the full game to come out. And after, last but not least, is True Blood Season 1 on Blu-ray. Love this show. Not many people like it, but I like it. And that's it for my Blu-ray collection, which just failed. Well, I'm out. Peace.